Hey guys, happy 2021. Welcome to the very first bit of content and live stream for 2021. I hope you are all doing spectacular on this New Year's Day and getting started to a very positive 2021 experience. I've still got the, hello, there's a few people here already. I've still got the whole holiday theme going at the present moment. I'm a wee bit hungover, so if just a little bit hungover. So I tried to have a little bit of a nap this afternoon, and I just didn't like a bit sort of cloudy, you know. How was everyone's New Year's Eve? Did you all have fun? Were you safe? Did you have a great time? Let us know in the comments what you guys got up to. Before I get into it, Reese Thompson in the house said hello. Robert Evans as well. Angie, hey darling, how are you? John Papadopoulos in the house, how you doing? Cloud Strife as well's here. Osmoto Man, hey Ash, my goal is to look good for my wedding and just become healthy again. Day 3, and I'm feeling great. Fantastic. John Papadopoulos, Happy New Year. Brock Malone, Yankee and Oz, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Oh, I'm early. Yes, man. Look, to be honest, I said it at 8:30 because I thought, I'm going to need all the time. I'm going to need all the time to get ready for this stream. And I'm sitting here like probably about 10, 15 minutes ago thinking, I really want to start now. Because I was ready. Like, it was one of those times I was just like, I'm ready. Let's get started. Let's get into it. 2021. Jeez. Can you believe that absolute shit fight of a year is gone? NJ Wood in the house. How you doing, mate? Brock Malone got a personal video message from that. You did, didn't you? Ben Cowan, how you doing? Thanks for all the vids. I start tomorrow and I'm pumped. Oh man, that's so good. Congratulations on getting started, Ben. How much do you want to lose? Are you like a big lad? Are you a semi-big lad? Or are you a little lad looking to tone up a little bit? Let us know. It's hard to believe that this time last year I was 160 kilos. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Man, everyone's in the house. Android 17, how you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Cloud Strife, I don't think I've seen you at a live stream before, so welcome. And Simon Bloomfeld, Happy New Year, Shakers. Tim Sayers also in the house as well. Really good seeing you. You're a big boy. You need to lose about 40 kilos, Ben Cowan. Well, my man, trust me, if I can do it, so can you. And there's a lot of people in this chat that have had an awesome amount of weight loss, either from already being on the shakes or, just killing it. Just jump onto the Man Shakers Facebook page if you haven't already. The best support you'll ever see out there. Facebook, like the greatest Facebook page on the internet, guarantee it. And 40 kilos is not a huge amount. There was a bloke who started out at 240 kilos. He's lost 80 kilos in less than a year. 80 kilos. He was absolutely a machine. So Mick, if you are watching this, I love you, man. It was really good having a quick chat with you last night. Android 17, he was sending me messages. He made up one of my favorite dishes, the pizziola, chicken pizziola. It's just basically a pizza, but you use a chicken breast pounded flat as the base. So it's like a carbless pizza. It's amazing. It was just such an ingenious little idea, and he's whipped that up, and boy, oh boy, is it good. So I'm going to get to, wow, there's so many people here. There's 20 people here. Oh my God. What a start to 2021. Get rid of 2020. Let's kick 2021 in the ball, shall we? And just absolutely dominate. Ben Jack is in the house. How you doing, man? Been a hectic few weeks, he says. Well, mate, that's good. Just make sure if you are here, guys, just smash that like button if you can. Let YouTube know that you like my stuff, or just hit the dislike button if you don't like the look of my face. This chat today, I want to go over with you guys live and make some short and medium long-term goals, because we've all got, everyone goes through the those ideas of like, hey, let's make resolutions. Let's like dramatically change who we are. Let's dramatically change everything about ourselves and make this giant goal, and then off we go. And more often than not, resolutions fail, don't they? Like, how many times have you guys made a resolution and it's failed? Like, lots. I've made, like, resolutions just ridiculous amount of time. I'm going to lose weight, and it just never works. So, if anyone's been on my channel for any longer than, like, I don't know, this video, you may know that I'm a big fan of making short and medium long-term goals, things that are absolutely 100% achievable within, like having short-term goals is great because, you have something to look forward to. You can smash that out in 1 to 2 months and then celebrate those little wins. Medium and long-term goals, it keeps you going for long-term, and you keep reviewing them. I've reviewed my goals probably about 4 times over the last year, and I want to make a list, you guys, with your help as well, tonight live. Aaron Edwards in the house. How you doing? I've got to go through a few of these comments here. Jeez. Link for the pizziola. Just type into Google Adam's Pizziola. And it will come up on what's Mahoozy. It will come up on the Man Shake recipes page. It's amazing. It's a game changer. I saw that Shane Beasley was in the house. So changes are going to be seen from me. Less beer, more walking, healthy eating. Watch this space. I'm logging my walks on Strava to hold me accountable. Well, Bezo, mate, all the best, man. And I'm going to be with you the entire stretch of the way. I want you to succeed. I really do. Mate, you got to get off those hazies, mate. They are so bad for you. Got to get off them, bro. Like, geez. Lost 30 this year, says Yankin Oz. Yankin Oz sent me a lovely email that I haven't gotten back to. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at that, Megan. So she sent me an email saying that she has just cracked the triple-digit mark and is now in double-digit territory. See, she is under 100 kilos. Massive congratulations. And she also put her hands up to do a fat chat. So very keen to do that with you, and you and Tim as well. So, yeah. Great job. I'm super proud of you. You're absolutely killing it. And I know that 2021 is going to be good to you. Phil Brown's in the house. All the best for 2021, folks. Ash, NYE is great with a small crew, but even better hearing from you, my man. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, so I'll run into like what my night was a little bit last night. Let me just get through these comments. John Papadopoulos says, I'm pretty sure anyone can lose a bunch and weight as long as you have the motivation. Exactly right. You can lose a whole bunch of weight so long as you have the motivation. What do we got here? Android 17 says, with pineapple was amazeballs. Oh, yep, he had put the pineapple on it. Cloud Strife. Hey, the fat man. I have a question. Can you give me some tips on starting my man shake journey? Whoa, that's a very good. That's a very good question. We'll get into that, Cloud. Okay, so a couple days ago, I made a beginner's guide to the man shake. I highly recommend watching that video. It took me all day to make. Like, it took me like a full day, like just editing. And because I'm doing it on my phone, like everything that you see that I on that video and most of my videos is done just on my phone. So because my PC shit, like it can only just kind of get this stream across the line. I highly recommend starting there because I give a lot of the tips, for what to do for snacks and dinners and everything like that. But my man, when it comes to the man shake, just the best way to think about it is that it's not a magic pill. It is not something that is just going to shred weight. It's not like something that you drink and then suddenly it's going to have a chemical reaction that eats away at all the fat in your body. You need to put in some, a bit of willpower. You need to put a little bit of work into it because what you're doing is by having those man shakes, you're reducing the amount of calories that you have in your whole day. So as opposed to, like, let's say for breakfast, you have like a cappuccino, which is, 200 calories or something like that, depending on, what you have in there. Then you have a bit of bacon and eggs and a bit of toast. Instead of having, what could be about 600 to 800 calorie breakfast, you could be only having a man shake, which is 200 calorie. And it's about substituting those foods out and making sure that you keep yourself hydrated as well. Drink lots of water. That's the best advice I can give you. And if you are a really big eater, like if you're a massive eater like me, one trick I have learned, drink a big glass of water before you eat your dinner. Yeah? Big glass of water. And then what happens that when you drink that water, it sits in your stomach and then it starts to fill it up a bit and then you top up with the food. And I can guarantee you by the time you finish your plate, you're full. You are full. Or if you don't like drinking before you have your dinner, drink it after. Just have a big glass of water. And don't kick your own ass. That's the best advice I can give you, my man, because life is about moderation, and that's what I believe that the man shake tries to teach you. It tries to teach you that, hey, look, life happens. You can't be 100% perfect, 100% of the time. Yeah, reward yourself. If you like to have KFC, have a KFC feed. Be good, just help yourself, your mental self, your mental sanity. Android 17 with the super chat. First one of 2021. Thank you so much, my man. PC Fund. Yeah, mate. I'm going to get into that. I think that's going to make that as one of my goals. So thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Really do appreciate it. His super chat. So you can see when that sound came on, my whole kind of face froze. That's how much my computer's working right now to stay alive. Yeah, so when it comes to it, like, I have a celebration meal every week. I don't call it cheat meals because I don't like to infer guilt, but I reward myself with a treat meal so long as I do a good job throughout the week, and even if I don't. And just simple stuff, man, like walking. I say it all in my beginner's guide to the man shake, but the best advice I can give you, jump on the Man Shakers Facebook page. Like, just type in the Man Shakers on Facebook search, and, mate, you'll have the best support you'll ever get. Like, Facebook is full of dickheads. Facebook is full of negativity. Facebook is full of just cocks. Hey, Gato86, thank you so much. Super chat. Guys, seriously, thank you. That's the second one of 2021. Thank you so much. I'm going to try it again. Super chat. Thank you, guys. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, so Facebook is full of just assholes and dicks. But the Man Shakers page is like a safe haven. It is. Oh, Shane, thank you, mate. Guys, seriously, thanks so much. $15 super chat from Shane Beasley. That's fantastic. My computer's starting to yell at me, so I hope you don't mind. Oh, guys, stop, please. Oz, thank you so much, guys. fuck me dead. You guys are amazing. Oh, thank you, Osmodo Man. Osmodo Man, like Osmodo Man himself has donated to me $175 in like the last week. So Oz, mate, honestly, please, like you've been so helpful. And also Gatto, that's his second one. Android 17 as well. Tara, mate, little Tara, she's so cute. But guys, thank you guys so much. Yeah. I love Tara. She's a little water baby, mate. I love her. Jackie's in the house. Mick in the house. How you doing, mate? Good seeing you. So when it comes down to it, get on that Man Shakers page. I'm going to try to finish this point. There is a strict no dickheads policy, right? As soon as someone is abusive, they're gone. And if you want to post up your story, or if you just want to sit there, or if you just want to ask any questions, do it. And also hit me up on my socials if you have any questions. John, don't stress about it, mate. Yeah, like guys, don't feel the obligation to donate, really, please. Like, it's there because YouTube has allowed me to monetize. So I'm making a little bit of pocket money from this channel, in terms of advertising and everything like that. But thank you guys so much. It is just so appreciated. And every cent I'm getting from this channel, I'm putting back into the channel. It's allowed me to get, hey, Dale, oh, Jesus. Thank you so much, mate. $25 super chat. I've got to stop playing the sound because it's freezing up my computer, but thank you guys. You guys are so lovely. Thank you. It is so appreciated. Look at all that. Look at the line up the top there. Like, I'm pointing, no, over here. Look at the line of like super chats. That's amazing. Thank you guys. Wow. Yeah. Look, it's so appreciated. So freaking appreciated. Thank you guys. Dale Smith, always been a channel favorite as well. Has been a long time channel member. Soon a few people are going to be getting those new logos because, like, we're getting up to that 6-month mark. So a few people are going to be having the those new things. Yeah, Cloud, mate. No, dude. Happy to help you at any time. If you have any questions, just feel free to hit me up. I have an email in the description, I think. Contact that fat guy. Email me if you have any questions, or if you want to share your story with me, have a bit of a powwow, I'm happy to do it. And if you want me to share your story on a live chat or anything like that, let me know. Oh, Ben Cowan as well. How you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Thank you so much for the super chat, $14.99. Thank you. The super chat train continues. Yeah, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh, the kindness of strangers. Thank you so much. So that is actually going to be one of my goals on this little sheet. I've got a sheet here in front of me, and we're going to write out some goals for me. I'm going to need your help to do it, because I'm starting to save everything I get to build myself a PC, because like I've had all sorts of issues. Like, my laptop has been fine, up until this point, but now my streaming and everything like that, it's just like, it's getting to be way too much for it. Not that it's an old laptop, it's a couple years old, but it's just like, it's one of those very basic kind of like, do your word processing and docs at home kind of PC laptop. It is not a gaming laptop. So everything I'm starting to get from this channel, I'm going to put that down goals here. Long-term goal, build new PC. So thank you guys. It's so appreciated. And I'd love to, then that way I can, do some more multimedia stuff and edit it on my computer. So it won't take me all day to get that done. Shane Beasley, $3. Thank you, mate, so much. Boost bump. Okay. So I want to hear from you guys. What are your goals for this year? Like, what do you want to do? Because you can say I want to lose weight, but do you have set goals? Like, do you want to fit into some clothes again? I saw someone wants to lose weight before he gets married. Who was that? That was Osmodo Man. He wants to look good for his wedding day and feel healthy again. So yeah, mate, I'm so excited for you, man. Getting married, man. That's one thing I need to do. I need to turn Angela into a what is it? honest woman. Ange and I, we've been like, I call her my wife. She pretty much is. We have a lovely daughter together, Alyssa. We've been engaged for, how long is it now, Ange? 5 years. We've been together for 11 years. I think we got engaged while she was very early pregnant with Alyssa. Alyssa's now turning 5, so yeah, a little bit 5 years. But yeah, we really want to get that going down. So we got some goals coming in here. Whoa, jeez. Okay, so Andrew says I can donate an RX 480 if that helps. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know what an RX 480 is. I'm very technologically unadvanced, so you might need to help me out there. I want to run a 5K, says Megan. That's awesome. Set goal is a triathlon. Registered a couple of days ago. Shitting myself. Oh, geez. Jerd was going to do a triathlon this year, but COVID kind of took over and then dashed his hopes for that. I want to lose 36 kilos by Christmas. Living in a small country town makes it hard to get close. Yeah, but the thing is that Gatto, and I've spoken to you about this, man, because you live on a big property, you're able to just walk, mate. And that's all I've done, mate. That's all I've done. I've walked. I've literally just walked, and I've lost 50 kilos. So, Tim says, try to pay out our personal loan and clear all our debts in preparation for buying a house. That is a fantastic goal. Working on bettering a financial position is a fantastic goal. Squirreling away and getting a good budget going. And if you're on the shakes, it does save you a bit of money there. Shane says, we have family photos paid for and putting them off until we get done and happy with our bodies. Well, mate, you don't have far to go, Shane. Like, you just got to, do a couple of little changes, get off those beers, mate. And, yeah, mate, it'll shred off of you. And, yeah, hopefully, Jackie, your, health concerns can, remedy themselves soon, get better. Beat your Ash and Ange. Shane and I have been engaged for 9 years. Yeah, but at what point it's like, yeah, we get engaged, but then everyone's like, hey, when are you guys getting married? It's like, oh shit, we need to actually do that. And then as soon as you have a kid, they're like, hey, when are you going to have your next kid? It's like, well, you only just had one. Like, I mean, oh, Mick, how you doing, mate? Thank you so much for the super chat. Fuck it, I'll buy a share in the UPC too. Thank you guys. It's amazing. Jeez. And get my nose sorted. Shane, I've got to send you my specialist information. He fixed up my nose and it's so good. So thank you, Mick. Thank you so much, man. It's so appreciated for your super chat. Okay. It's no better than a city apartment out here, mate. It's only 2 acres. 2 acres is huge. Like, if I walked around 2 acres, at least I'll be getting a sweat going. Gamil says, my goals have started. I've ordered my first man shakes and they're coming in a few days. Goals are 5 to 10 kilos each time. I want to get back to at least 100 kilos. I just dropped my piece of paper. Hold on. So how heavy are you now, Gamil? How heavy are you now? What are you wanting to get to? So, got my piece of paper here, guys. Oop, a good camera's over here, Ash. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down this live with you guys. And the whole purpose of me writing out this thing is that I put this goal list somewhere where I see it every day. So next to my bed or, at my door or on my fridge or something that you see every day, just to kind of remind yourself. And for all those blokes that are just starting on the man shake and they're like getting onto it, what I would highly recommend you do is create a goals list, right? Just like what we're doing now. I would recommend also taking photos of yourself. So front, side, back. Get your shirt off and take those pictures. As much as you'd be embarrassed to do it. Save it in a place where you can just refer to it at any time and then record your process with pictures. If you have tape, like the tape measure yourself. If you're anything like me and you had the big belly, I had to double up. Like I have a tape. I had a 1.5 meter tape measure designed for measuring humans, and it wouldn't fit around me. It didn't fit around my belly when I first started. Like I had to double it up, and I was 156 centimeters around the stomach. Oh, Jesus. And yeah, take your measurements as well. Also, a good tip for those blokes that are just getting started as well. Write down your, like, emotionally how you are now, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about in social situations, how you feel about the clothes you wear, whether you're depressed, whether you're anxious, whether you're just, how you're feeling, and be brutally honest. Be honest with yourself, because if you can't be honest with yourself, you're just going to lie to yourself. You're going to make excuses, and you might fail this journey. Be honest with yourself. If you feel that you are a fat shit, call yourself a fat shit, but use that not to bring yourself down, but to try to put yourself up, to say, look, I don't feel good. I need to make a change. I need to make a change. I need to get better. Yeah? Yeah? But be happy. That's the most important thing. Be happy. All right. So I'll read these comments first so we're getting to the goals. Isn't one enough? Yeah. Because something you said the other day stuck with me. The whole nerve damage thing. I used to hate chili. Now I can't get enough of it. It never seems hot enough. So I think the damage is now done. Oh, geez. That's not good, Shane. Look, man, just you'll get there, bro. Like, just have a chat to your doctor or your specialist or anything like that, and see what can happen, because it's amazing how much fixing something with your health that is a concern can help you out. Really it can. And that's what they're there for. Gamil says, I was 179 and now I'm 154. Congratulations on the 24 kilo loss. 25 kilo. I work in finance. I should be able to do simple math like that. Hopefully these shakes can help with my bad eating habits. I lost a kilo just by walking most days, but I still eat crap. Yeah. Well, just imagine if you eat good stuff and you do your walks, mate, you'll kill it. Just a reminder, guys, if you are watching this, can you please hit that like button, or dislike if you dislike my face. Let me take a look here. Yeah, but Shane, like, worry about it, but use that, don't stress about it. Yeah? Yeah, seek the help that you need. 27 people. Yeah, it's a New Year's miracle. As soon as I said, can you like the video, a few people left. Tim says, I made a comparable pick once. I went below 100 kilos. Crazy to see a difference. It's amazing, isn't it? Thanks for the video. A message today, says Shane. Happy to. So Android 17, short to get to 120 kilos. That's a good one. Medium term, yep. So he's got, like, to eventually get to 100 kilos. Android, I'll share a few goals with me, because they're not just necessarily scale numbers as well. Having those pictures to compare is not necessary. When you feel like you're not making any progress, compare the pair. Exactly right. Are necessary. Because yeah, you need to be able to compare yourself and get those those apps like Pick Collage. I use an app called In College, Collage. Sorry, not college. I'm not in college, but In Collage. IN space collage, and you don't get that little like thing at the corner that says pick collage or anything like that, and you can just put them directly side by side. The comparisons are amazing. Toilet has heard about it. Okay, so short-term goal. So what I believe a short-term goal to be is anywhere between 1 to 2 months. Now, having a goal that you can complete in 1 to 2 months is great, because it gives you something to focus on, and it's not so far down the track that you're just like, hey, geez, when am I ever going to get this done? So I think the most important one, I weighed in on Wednesday and I gained 2.5 kilos. 2.5 kilos. Can you believe it? Oh my God. Like, I've never had that sort of gain before. Like, I have been in full holiday mode like mad, like just in going crazy on the food. So my first goal is to lose, what should I call it? Lose Christmas weight. So what was it? Was it 109? I'm going to just go under 109. 109. So that's my first goal right there. So lose Christmas weight under 109 kilos. So I think that's a very achievable goal within 1 to 2 months. I want to, once I do lose that, I need to get a new set of jeans, right? I need to get a new set of jeans. And I'm talking about like, not just like crappy jeans from Lowe's. I want to get like a good set of jeans, like new jeans. And I'm expecting that to be about a size 36 to 34. 34 to 36, so new jeans. So when you notice I write these goals, they're not necessarily just going to be weights that I want to get to, right? They're going to include goals that I can get and be happy about and that kind of shit, you know? Like, it doesn't necessarily just need to be weight related. And for all those who are on my channel a fair bit, you will know that my goal is to get 10,000 steps on average every day across the course of a week. I'm going to up that to 11,000 steps per day. Average. There we go. And that is my short-term goals. Yeah, I'm not going to go too crazy with them. Yeah. What do you guys, do you think there's anything else there? Mick says 2.5 kilos lightweight. Oh, please. 2.5 kilos, that's a fair bit. How much weight have you guys gained over the holiday period? Let's compare. Let's just make me feel a little bit better about gaining 2.5 kilos. What do we got here? Also, goal to get down to 90 kilos and start lifting weights again. That's very good, Tim. I love weightlifting. It's a lot of fun. I've noticed a change already in 2 weeks in. I'm down a notch in my belt, fitting to a 6XL. Congratulations, Gatto. Mate, that's fantastic. Bro, killing it. Mate, down a notch in your belt. I love the belt. Like, the belt is the best way to tell how your weight loss is going. And when you have to add those extra holes, you eventually get a belt flap. Like, the belt will become like so loose that you'd have to it pretty much wraps like a quarter way around your body again. And as you're walking, you just keep flapping against, oh, geez, Oz. Mates. Oh, please, dude. Thank you so much, man. R. William Jeans. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys are too good. See, I got this now. I can fan myself without looking like a woman. Because last time, like, I cried on stream. I'm just like, I watched it again. I'm like, yeah, get something to fan yourself with. Thanks, dude. Thank you, man. It's so appreciated. Super chat. Yeah, I used to have a set of good R. William jeans. They're size 40 though. I think they were 40. I had 2 sets, and they were really good jeans, and they were like my favorite pair. And I always like saw them as like, yeah, that's the kind of weight I want to be at. You know, I was still very fat, but the thing is that I wasn't like super fat. I wasn't like 160 kilos. I was probably around 130, maybe 130 odd, and I can fit into those. So I was happy with that. But now they're too loose. They just keep falling down to the ground. Okay, so let's come up with some medium-term goals. And if you guys want me to throw any goals on there, like, let me know. Or if you think that I should be doing anything differently. So, medium-term. So, for me, medium-term is anywhere between 3 and 6 months. Okay? 3 and 6 months. So considering that if I want to lose that 2 and a bit kilos and get down back to 109, I reckon in up to 6 months, I could probably be under 100 kilos. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying that. I could be under 100 kilos in less than 6 months. That's insane. That's a big one. That's a massive goal right there. I can't, like, the last time I was under 100 kilos, I would have been in my teenage years. So I'm 33 now. I reckon I might have been 21 or no, I would have been 19. Then I started working hospitality, gained a bit, got with Ange. And when I was with Ange, I don't think, I was about 105 then. I've always been over 100 kilos. Like, I can't remember the time I was any time under 100 kilos. Like, the last time I remember seeing less than 100 kilos on the scale, Jerd Man in the house. How you doing, mate? Good seeing you. It's fucking fantastic. The last time I remember being 100 kilos, and I remember it quite vividly, I was, Jared, I'm actually drinking some X50 thanks to Shane Beasley. This is grape-flavored X50 in a man shaker mug. I don't give a damn. Yeah, it's good stuff. I got to get some X50. Yeah. Check out Jared's Twitch, jaredman.twitch.com/tvnet. I don't know. He also has guys, also, can you please click on Jerdman's channel right now and subscribe, please, if you haven't already. He's like 5 subs away from 1,000 subscribers. Honestly, do it. Please, 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 please jump onto his thing and subscribe. He has lost 80 kilos since doing the man shake. He is the king ding-a-ling when it comes to what is it? The man shake. So get on his YouTube. Please subscribe. Personal favor to me. Yeah. Happy New Year, Jerd man. It's man Jerd. Peter K. Thank you, mate. Absolute legend. Okay. So next goal. What do you guys think I should do? What do you think I should do for a medium-term goal? Like, because I don't go to the gym at the moment, but if I'm getting under 100 kilos, should I go back to the gym? Or, because I don't know what I look like when I'm under 100 kilos. Oh, yeah, so what I was saying, I remember the last time that I was under 100 kilos. So it was at, what was it? Fitness First in Chatswood. Fitness First, geez. Back when Fitness First Chatswood used to be like one of their platinum gyms, it used to be one of their high up ones. And they have one of those scales. I call it the scale Nazi. You know, like where did I get that from? I've heard that from somewhere. Where you get on and the arm goes up like, so yeah, you jump on it really loud, bang, and put the arm up. And I was like moving the little like weights across, and it just kind of leveled out. And I remember it was like 98 kilos, and I was like, yeah, you know, me like teenager, yeah. Oh, jeez. All right, let me read some of these comments here. Hey, looks like you got a 1K. Congratulations. Is the gym expensive? Not really, no. There is a for the gym I'm part of, like I'm able to be part of Omar Zohori in the house. Hey, brah, how you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Omar is a gentleman. Gentleman, I use that term very loosely. I used to work with, and I consider him a good friend of mine. So happy New Year to you, Omar. Hope you're doing well. He also, a little known thing about Omar is that he is actually the creator and founder of the Burning Man Festival every year. So yeah, if you want to know more about the Burning Man Festival, hit up Omar. He's fantastic. Okay, so if I get under 100 kilos, I expect a burnout or a drift video. Yeah, man, 100%. I'm going to have to come back to that one. I honestly don't know. Like, because if I start going back to the gym, like if I start lifting weights again, it's going to mess with my weight. So if I start lifting weights, because I know myself. I used to go to the gym a fair bit, and I know that I will push for heavy weights. I just can't not do it. Like I get very egotistical, and I'm happy to admit my flaws. Like I get super competitive, and like sort of like, look at this guy. Only benching 80 kilos. I could smash that. Like I'm very much like that. I get super competitive in the gym environment. So I want to be at a weight that I look in the mirror and I go, yeah, you know what? Now I need to start bulking. I need to start putting on a bit of muscle. And I'm not at that stage. And I don't. And if I lose an extra 9 kilos, from 109. I don't think I'll be at that point where I need to go, okay, I need to start building some size. So I'm thinking maybe around the 95, maybe 90 kilo mark. Like I've never been that small in ages. Hey, thank you, Jerd man. $5 super chat. Thank you, dude. I really do appreciate it. And happy you got to 1,000. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers, man. Go show off to your kids. Invest in a smart scale, measures your BMI. It's a game changer. I've got a Bluetooth scale, Omar. It's a it does link up to an app, and it does measure bone density, and it does measure a few other things with that. But I'd never really used the smart side of it. I only really care about the numbers, but I really should do that. Aki, oh no, the man love is strong. Mate, honestly, if you can't have a bit of man love, you can't start 2021 with a bit of man love, a bit of man on man action. You know, when can you start it? Honestly, 2021. And I also want to do a couple of other little goals here, but medium. I need another medium term goals, guy. Words, English. Omar, are you still lifting, mate? Are you still getting on the calf extensions? Let us know. Let's see whether there was anything else. Let's see if we get some super chats going for tires for the Supra. Osmodo, man, golden, love it. Okay, so Facebook blocked the reply. Oh, yeah, Gatto, mate. I saw that. Facebook blocked your reply saying that he was human garbage disposal. Now you're a fat burning Terminator. They picked it up as like some sort of like abuse or bullying, and they're like, nah, we're not having that. I didn't do anything. Like I didn't see any opportunity to reverse it. I don't know. It just automatically picked it up. Up to 300 reps per day now. You just lift up the machine, don't you? You just you put the whole machine on your shoulders and just start doing that one. Medium to start at OnlyFans. Honestly, if I could pay my mortgage by showing off my butthole, then I would do it 100%, honestly. But I don't think there is any market to look at my butthole. Oh, women that have it so tough. Oh, it's an absolute grind. What about running? Ah, there you go. I don't like running, Android. Maybe I might get back to swimming. Because I used to do swimming at the start of my weight loss journey. I used to do a bit of lap swimming. I love swimming. So that's a good one. I just don't like running. I honestly don't. It just like I just don't like. I'll prefer to walk at a very brisk pace and then run. I don't have that sort of mentality. I don't find it enjoyable. You know, like, oh yeah, working up a real sweat here. So I'm gonna put get back into swimming. Back to swimming. Now, even though I could probably knock this out, within the first, couple of months, I don't want to take on too much too soon. So I think that's a good medium term goal. Let's get back to swimming. Let's say 3 days a week to start with. Yeah. Does that sound like a good goal, guys? Yeah. What does that say? What does that say? Yeah. Me, yeah, I like that. I don't like it either, says Android 17. Android 17, he's a car guy himself. He used to drive a 11, cool little car, and his mate drives a Z20. Absolutely love it. Should train up for this mini triash. Yeah, Jerd, nah. I don't think, like, you've got some balls to do a mini triathlon, and so does Dale Smith. I couldn't do it. I'm not at that level yet. I have, like, my stamina, like, ever since I've stopped playing footy, I've got no stamina. I would like to get some stamina training. I'll put that down somewhere else. What do we got here? So, get into Ash. I hit the pool for the first time in 20 years yesterday. How'd you feel, Mick? Congratulations, dude, getting into it. I did a bit of running. I always hated it, but after I felt really good with myself. Haven't done it since, though. Footy, long-term goal. Yeah, I might look into getting into some sport. Like, it kind of like this year, I need to suss out how things go this year, because this year there's a lot of changes with my life. My lovely daughter Alyssa, she's starting big school this year, and I've adjusted my work hours so that 3 of the 5 days of the normal working week, I'm at home. I pick her up from school. So I got afternoons with her, so I can, do her homework. Like, I know she's in kindy, so she's not going to be getting like mountains of homework. But one thing I never had when I was a kid, my mum was never really home with me after school. And she was a single mum. She had to work. I get it. That's fine. But she never really encouraged me academically to really push myself. She never really helped me with my homework. I was always either going to friends' places or after school care. And, like, I feel that, I really want to be there for my daughter, and so does my missus. So we're trying to schedule our hours so we can be with her each afternoon and take her to sport. Like, even though I played sport, like I did soccer at an early age and that, she never had the time to take me to soccer training. So I would just show up for the games. I'd never go to training, so I never got really any good. So yeah, that's something I want to do. So I'm gonna keep these goals quite not like super intense, because I need to know how this year is going to go with timing and what I'm doing for my daughter and everything. Being car guy is definitely a way of life. I used to love my V8s. Now I love my 4x4s, says Gatto. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Well, where you live, I mean, I could imagine that would be a good thing. I think Mighty Car Mods, they're starting to get into 4x4s. They just got a Jimny. I mean, I don't know how much of a 4x4 you can call it, but it's enough of one. It has a good cult following. Jerdman, peace out. I've got to tell some kids that they're dropping I got to tell some kids off that are dropping F-bombs in the playground. Mate, get in there, Jerd. Just rip into them, mate. Just rip right into them. Short, 1 month. Maintain the man shake eating structure and walking 6,000 steps a day. Very achievable, Phil. Medium term, 3 to 6 months. Pre-brain surgery weight, 130 Ks plus 8,000 steps. That's awesome. Long, 12 months. Footy playing weight, 110 kilos and 10,000 steps. Mate, Phil, I believe in you. 2021 is going to be your year, and we're going to get you there, mate. We're going to absolutely get you there. All right. Long-term goals. I'm going to put 90 kilos with a question mark, because I want to get around that. The thing is that I don't know what my body will look like. You know how like you see someone when they lose a bunch of weight, they look sick? Yeah, and that's the worst thing is when someone, you work your ass off to lose weight and someone assumes that you're sick. I've had someone say to me, it's like, you look you lost a bunch of weight. Are you sick? Are you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking all right. I just lost a whole bunch of weight. But thank you so much for telling me I look terrible. So I don't know. Like, I mean, if I get to that point where I'm at 90 kilos, I might say, or like 95 kilos, I might, want to bulk. So I want to see what I look like, but I'm going to put that as a question mark goal. Yeah. Does that sound about right? Like, I don't know. Let's get rid of the question mark. Let's go for 90. Yeah. Get rid of the question mark. 90 kilo weight. Okay. And I think if I'm at that point, let's get back into weight training. And we'll turn this channel into that fit guy, or that buff guy, shall we say. All right. So they are my fitness kind of goals. In somewhere in here, I need to get new wardrobe. There you go. I'm going to put that in medium term. Get new wardrobe. And I don't mean as in like just a wardrobe, like the cupboard that holds your clothes. I'm talking about like new clothes, because I've never really invested in new clothes myself. So there you go. Now, I also want to add another goal here, right? In the interest of like being 2021 and your new year and starting stuff out strong and being good, making little changes to yourself. I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. I believe that, make a little change for yourself to, do something positive. Yeah. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on being first to say hello to someone. And you'll be surprised. Like I can be quite introverted at times, despite the fact I'm quite like open on this channel. I can really be quite introverted. So like if I'm in a situation where I'm walking past someone that, I might work with, or, someone I might know or something like that, sometimes I mightn't say hello. I just kind of walk past because I'm telling myself I'm in my own zone, I'm on my phone, or I'm listening to something or something like that, I want to make more of an effort to say hello to people first. That's one thing I want to do. Looks like Mick is being a comedian here. Let's take a look here. What's going on? Had a couple people ask me if I'm sick last year. I told them that I developed an ice habit. I need to do the same, Ash. Fit into my old smaller shirts. Yeah, Tim, get a shirt that's get a wardrobe sponsor. Yeah, I reckon I should. Hit up like Etnies or I don't know, some great skate brand I like. That's expanding my wardrobe. Adam F in the house. Hey, I think I saw you a bit earlier. I think I might have missed a comment from you. So hey, Adam, how you doing? I was very fit at 110 kilos. Haven't been under 100 since 1996. I was 15. Let's get you there. Peter K in the house. How you doing, mate? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in here. Be first to say hello. And you'll be surprised, like, you know, when you have those days where you just don't expect anyone to really talk to you. Like, you just like, yeah, like when someone says, hey man, how you doing? Like, you know, just like at the office or, you know, wherever you work or, you know, just passing by, and you're actually like surprised that someone's talking to you, like, hey, I'm good. You know, like it can really turn someone's day around. So be the first to say hello. And, and if Omar is still here, he probably isn't. But I'm really like going to work on not flaming people on Facebook. Like I don't know. I'm very opinionated, like super opinionated. And like I always see those news stories pop up of something and some idiot posts something, like some comment, and I'm just like, you're stupid. I got to stop doing that. So I think I might do that. But I'm going to keep that. Be first to say hello. Yeah. I think there's a good goal list. So that's going to go up in my bedroom. And hey, sup for cars. How you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Great to be seeing one of your live streams again. Well, it's great to have you here. New jump shot, mate. We're not talking about your goal list here, mate. Maybe it might actually sink a basket or two. Make one of your long-term goals: grow over 6 foot tall. I love you, Omar. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoops. I said it earlier, and I wasn't going to put it there. New jump shot. That's so funny. Build new PC. Yeah, that's a big goal right there. Build new PC. So, as I've said, guys, from day one with this channel, the day that I was able to monetize my channel, I was so excited. It takes a lot of work to get to the point of monetization, and all those people who kind of don't really know YouTube back to front, but when you look at some videos from smaller channels and they don't show any ads or anything like that, there's no ads on there, there's no, you know, pop-up side ads or anything like that, that generally means that they're not monetized. Once you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of legitimate watch time, 4,000 hours, that's a lot of fucking hours. Like, this watch time is so hard to get. You can then monetize, and that's when those commercials start showing up at the start of videos and ads, and you get, you know, those little like overlays and all that kind of shit that pops up. And every time that you view a video, it does get like a little tiny amount of dollars. So ever since I started monetizing and set up the membership, which was a new thing that YouTube gave me, which is awesome, I've said that I'm going to reinvest what I get from YouTube back into the channel, because you guys are taking time to watch it. I want to make the content better for you. So since I started this channel, I've, you know, gotten my light here that's in front of me. I got the LEDs. I got, you know, the cabinet there. I got that the green screen that's over there. So I've actually got that green screen. I hooked it up to like a curtain rod across the top there. What else I got? I've you know, obviously have my selfie sticks, which, you know, cost next to nothing. There's a few other things that I've gotten. Oh yeah, microphone, this boom arm. I had to invest in a microphone, and I've got some lights here, so this light is illuminating just a little bit, so you can see that stuff. So I'm going to start saving my pennies to build a new PC so I can get better content done for you guys. I can stream better without it. Like my fans are going crazy on the laptop. So every time you guys watch a video, you are helping me out. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. Adam says, I showed your Manshake starter video to my old man and brother yesterday. They're both starting the Manshake now. Thanks for making it. Hey, dude, that's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that worked. Like, I tried to make it so like a simple kind of video, and believe it or not, it took so long to make. Osmotoman, I have a question. Manshake bars, are they good and are they worth getting? Yes, 100%, dude. 100% worth getting. Look, it really comes down to how you are with snacking and how hungry you are between meals. Bleeding through, mate, I just see your comment. I will come to it, okay? It depends on how you are with snacking, right? For me, I used to do intermittent fasting before starting this whole weight loss journey. So I'm all right with it, but I really like the man bars because they are just simple. They kind of fill me up. They fill me up. They're really good. If you have the money to spend, like if you want to get the ultimate start, like the ultimate weight loss pack with the Choc Super Greens, the Choc Super Greens is amazing. It worked, like you feel a lot better because it gives you 5 serves of veggies just for one little scoop of chocolate powder, and it goes great with like other flavors like banana and chocolate mint and all that. But you can actually make your own protein bars out of Manshake as well. So I did a couple recipes ages ago. Also the protein balls. You just use some of the Manshake, mix it together with some oils and some nuts and this and that and the other, and you can make your own man bars if you wanted to. And Android 17, he's actually making those at the present moment. So I made them ages ago on the channel. So check them out. They're in like a playlist, like cooking vids or something like that. They are there, but I believe that they're worth getting. They're great in the fridge. The hazelnut is my favorite at the present moment. I've always been a big fan of the choc peanut butter, and I like the white choc coconut. So yeah, they're my 3 favorites at the present moment. But yeah, get them if you need them. You don't have to have them. So if you're good with, getting other snacks like fruits or, little chickpeas or whatever you want, healthy stuff. Yeah. I just find that they fill me up. They're good. Bleeding through. So that's an interesting name. I like the Hank Scorpio avatar that he has. What do you like more? Which country do you like the least? Italy or France? France. No one says Italy. Hank Scorpio, he was one of my favorite characters from The Simpsons. Like I got a Simpsons reference for literally everything. But like when he shows up, it's like, I'm here to welcome you on behalf of the president of the Globex Corporation. Me. Hi, I'm Hank Scorpio. And he's like, oh, wow, my boss, don't call me that word. I don't like anything that elevates me above the other people. I'm just like you. He goes, look at my feet. See those shoes? Look in the closet. There's a pair for you. Don't like them? Anyway, I'm getting lost here. Do you consume more Manshake powder if you do weight training? Do you have to consume more Manshake powder if you do weight training? So bleeding through, that's an interesting question because I haven't really done a lot of weight training. It depends on what your goal is. So if you are wanting to gain mass in terms of muscle mass, you need to be eating a lot more protein and you need to be having a lot more carbs. And you can do that through other additional meals if that's what you're wanting to do, right? The Manshake itself is a really good source of protein. It isn't the best protein powder for mass building, so that like for muscle gain, there are protein powders like International Protein, like super the Super Whey or something like that. They are designed for people to gain muscle and just like maximum protein, minimum sugar, minimum fat, that kind of stuff. The Manshake is a very high protein diet, so I don't think you need it. If you're just doing it for fitness and to get a little bit stronger in that, no, I don't think you need to have any additional. I honestly don't. If you're maybe structure it so you can have your man shake as soon as you finish your workout. Because generally speaking, if you're doing a heavyweight training session, have the protein powder as you finish, and then that can help your muscle regeneration. Add some amino acids, not to the man shake, like have some additional amino acids or basic chain aminos. They will help you out big time as well as creatine before you work out. That is great too. But I honestly believe that stick to the 2 shakes. You don't really need to add, extra. Yeah. Stick to the man plan and have if you're doing heavyweight training and you're not really wanting to lose fat, carb up, have a great big, steak with some brown rice or wholemeal, pasta, and a good amount of, broccoli. And you'll start gaining mass, honestly. Has that answered your question? Because, I don't really know what your goals are there bleeding through. Can you let me know what your goals are? Gatto86 says, I love the choc hazelnut and the choc berry, man. I just keep them in the fridge. Yeah. Don't ever sit on, I had one of the, the choc berry man bars, put it in my back pocket. I sat on it as I was driving home, and it was like about a 50-minute drive. I got out and it looked like a pancake. Like it was like that thin. And I opened it up and it was like a fruit roll up. And I put it in the fridge to try to salvage it, and no salvaging it. But I'll tell you one little interesting fact about the man bars is that they're all hand rolled. They don't just come out of a machine and chops. They are like hand rolled. So, that's a little fact there. Sup for Cars says, how's the Supra going? I'm currently fixing up my 1991 Toyota Celica ST184. My dad, beautiful. I love the old 1991s, the old Celicas. The 91, that would have been that wouldn't have been the pop-up headlights. Which one would? Because I know Supras, but I don't really know. It would have been the pop-up headlights. That's a cool look. Love it. Supra's going good, my man. I actually drove it to my mate's place, and he's got a bunch of Supras. And I had New Year's at his place last night. I'll tell you a little bit about my New Year's in a sec, but I'll get my phone up here, and you can take a look and see for yourself. Hopefully it does it on repeat, but that's my mate's place. Got a bunch of Supras, absolute bunch of them. So it's going good, man. The Supra was great. Drove it today. I didn't have any trouble from police, no highway patrol out. I drove at the limit. I made sure I waited a good enough time before I got behind the wheel again. I didn't want to be done for DUI, which would not be a good thing. Aaron Edwards 89. He says, what mic do you use and where'd you get it? So this here, sorry to make loud noises. That's a Blue Yeti. It's just a standard USB microphone. I got it from Logitech, powered by Blue. Logitech, Tim Pink, Uber Timmy, has a really good working relationship with Logitech because he's one of those game streamers. Check him out on Uber Timmy, Twitch, whatever. And we do a segment called Man Talk together, myself, Jared, Lloyd, and Tim. And what was it? What did I say? Turd and Jim. And he reached out to them, and they've hooked us up with some microphones. They're going to hook us up with some boom arms and new stream cams, the new webcam. So that is awesome. Before that, I was using literally the cheapest one that it was a newer NW700, I think it was. It's a XLR microphone. And it was like for this boom arm, like that came with it and everything that you need really for it. It was like $70 off Amazon. It was such a good microphone, best bang for your buck. Honestly, it was tasted. It sounded really good. So this is a Blue Yeti microphone, black edition. Mate, I'm building a PC right now, actually so simple, compatibility with parts. Yeah, man. Like one thing I found with the Logitech stuff is that Tim actually also hooked me up with this. Oh shit, what have I done? I don't know what I've done. I've lost the chat. Where'd the chat go? I see. That's the dangers of having technology. There's little buttons on the side of the microphone that I clicked. The mouse. He hooked me up with this wireless mouse, and I got, thanks to Reptile Matty, this new RGB keyboard. So that's awesome. Absolutely loving this new tech. So I'm keen to build this PC, and like, because like last time I had a real PC was when I was 16. And everything you needed to install drivers for and all that kind of crap. It even had like the old CD-ROM drive, and I think it even had a floppy disk drive. It was that long ago. Do you guys know what floppy disks are? Where did my chat go? God damn it! Ah, jeez. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to find my chat here because. On my dashboard here, I usually have a little chat window, so I can go back and see the chat past, this what I got next to me, because I see there's comments that keep flowing through. I'm gonna have to go back and find it. Won't be a second, my dudes. 1080p lab. Hey mate, starting the man shake on Monday, stressing about starving. Mate, don't stress. Honestly, I understand that, like like it is quite daunting to think, oh no, I'm not going to be eating 2 to 3 meals a day, mate. You don't get hungry. Honestly, it works so well. It just works, bro. Get on it. Give it a go. All right, I think I got my live chat back again. Just give me a second, guys. All right, great. Yeah, so 1080p. Get on it. Don't stress about it. Take a look at I posted a video 2 days ago. The beginner's guide to the man shake. It has a few tips and tricks from me. Drink lots of water. Stick to it, and you'll see the weight just shred off of you, mate. I guarantee it, dude. It just works. What flavors did you get, by the way? Keen to hear what you got. I guarantee one of them is chocolate. Everyone starts with chocolate. So all right. So going back through these comments now, scrolling through. Making balls tomorrow, says Andrew. There you go. Gatto says, I just ordered the white choc coconut bars. Can't wait to try it. Love it. Tim Sayer says, you ever see a man say goodbye to a pair of shoes? Yeah. Hey, Mary Gets Fit in the house. How you doing? So sorry it took me so long to get to that comment. How you doing? Really good seeing you. Happy New Year. Mick Beefcake 3000 is good for bulking. Man, I'm so far behind. Oh my God. Bleeding through. The goal is to lose weight, but I love lifting weights, and I do 20k steps a day just to work. It's the food that gets me. Yeah, shit. 20k steps and you're gaining weight. You must be. What are you eating? Just give us an idea of what a standard day would look like for you. And yeah, I'm keen to see what you eat. But weightlifting's a lot of fun. I love it. I used to deadlift about 220 kilos. I used to bench about 140. I never really pushed hard on benching. I was more about like the compound movements with deadlifting and that. And just like everything was superset. Spell check is flogging you. Yeah. Did you have a few drinks last night? Yeah, man. Oh, jeez. It was crazy. So last night I haven't stopped eating, honestly. Like I haven't stopped eating all day. It's like, it is just like so bad. Like, I'm just eating like crazy. So it's good to acknowledge the fact that I need to stop. Tomorrow I'm actually going to a 40th tomorrow night, but I'm planning during the day back on the shakes tomorrow. So the 2nd of January, back on the shakes and trying on my way to knocking out of the park these goals that we just ran through. But got to my mate's place about 4. Started drinking straight away, just on pure blondes. I probably had about 10 or 11 beers before we switched over to Johnny Walker Gold. So I was just drinking that neat. My mate brought around, he's just like you, Shane. He loves weird and unorthodox beers. And he gets on the hazies and he drinks these ones called clown ones. But he bought this beer that I had never seen before, called Ivy League, right? It costs $20 a can, and it's 20. He bought like, I don't know, 12 cans of it. Like, it was ridiculous. But take a look at the number of standard drinks it is, right? 5.2 standard drinks to a can. It is 13% alcohol beer. So we like, it was just, it felt like I was eating a piece of steak. It was so thick. It was just like, it tasted like molasses. It was so like, it's a very caramel like beer. Very sweet. I didn't like it. But yeah, I had like half of that. Yeah, wasn't good. Didn't enjoy it. But the Johnny Golds, I woke up all right. Because I drink like a liter of water before I go to sleep, like when I'm on the piss. It guarantees that in 3 hours I need to get up and piss, and I'm still drunk when I do. But it's because I keep myself hydrated. The effects of a hangover isn't as bad. But when I got home today after driving back and everything like that, it kind of, the lack of sleep caught up with me a little bit, and I was just like, oh Jesus. Shane, I show you that not for you to go out and try it, mate. You need to get on the straight and narrow. Get off those fucking boutique beers, bro, because they're not good for you. 1080p Lab, can you give me a rundown of what times you eat and what times you have to shake? Okay, so, hey, Peter G's in the house. How you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Happy New Year, bro. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so, gosh, it looks like the hell of the beer. Yeah, I love, don't get me wrong, I love beers. But, you don't need to have them every day. Right, the man shake is about like lose the gut, but not all the beers. It's all the beers, right? Doesn't mean you still have to have a beer every day, and generally they're low carb beers that you'll be having. So okay, so 1080p. I'm getting to your question here, right? Okay, so generally speaking, this is how my day starts. Travis Osborne in the house. How you doing? Good seeing you. So I will start my day at about 8 o'clock. I will be at work. So I'm going to do this on a basic work day, okay? Because that's generally what people are dealing with. So I work a 9 to 5 desk job, all right? So when I get to work around 8:30, that's when I have a coffee. Now I used to be a barista. I've trained myself to just drink black coffee. And for some people that is not a possibility. You don't like it. I do not recommend having coffee or anything that has dairy in it before you have your first shake. It has worked for me because when you have your last meal of the night, let's say you have your last meal about 6 or 7 o'clock at night, you start fasting, right? And that's why they call it breakfast, because you're breaking your fast. The moment that you have anything that has dairy in it in the morning, right, you've broken your fast. So your body is coming out of it's not in ketosis, but the state that it is in, it's starting to work off energy that is produced from your fat cells and all that kind of shit. There's a lot of science behind it. But I will have my first shake at 10 in the morning. So, but the coffee, things with caffeine like green tea, or if you can get maybe these X50 things that everyone else is raving about, if you don't like black coffee, caffeine is an appetite suppressor. And what that does is it also, depending on the caffeine you're drinking and how you're drinking, it may also create a thermogenic reaction to your body. It starts to elevate your heart rate. It starts to heat up your body, and it actually burns more calories just sitting there while you are, buzzing off the caffeine. So get on black coffee if you can stomach it. Yeah. 10 a.m. would be my first shake. Yeah. I have that with 550 mils of water. Right. And then that shake will last me till about 12 around lunchtime. Around lunchtime, I will have a snack. So I might have a man bar at that point. And depending on how hungry I am, might have an apple as well or something. But, if you're starving, also drink lots of water. Drink lots of water. Like, you want to also have a big thing of water next to you at all times. Keep drinking from it. Yeah, keep drinking from it. Your body will hate you at first. It'll be like, why the fuck are you drinking so much water? All I need to do is piss. So keep on the water. Oi, Bezo, see you later, mate. You have yourself a good night. Love you, dude. Mwah. So get on that, and then so that's about 12 o'clock. Then about 2 o'clock, I have my second shake, right? And then that will last me till most days until dinner. But, if you need to have the second snack, have a second snack. Have that around 4 or 5, about 4 o'clock, yeah? It depends on your work schedule as well, 1080p. It depends on what you do. This just works for me, yeah? It's not set in stone, yeah? And then I have dinner around 6 or 6:30 at night. I try to have it a bit early, so that I can try to maximize my fast time between dinner and my first shake of the following day. And in between all that, I'm walking. I'm trying to get steps in wherever I can. Yeah. So get on it. That's what works for me. And with the dinners, if you're on the shakes and you're keeping your calories down, you don't need to go crazy with the dinners. When I say crazy, I mean like, you don't need to just have a lettuce leaf with a side of carrot to have a good dinner. Was it Android 17? He made some today. I referenced it earlier. Adam's Pizziola, or a chicken pizziola. What that is, it's a chicken breast. You pound it flat, as flat as you can get it. So it's, and use, just a whole chicken breast, pound it flat. Get a low sodium tomato paste, put it on top. Top with, a bit of ham, bit of cheese, if you like pineapple, chopped up capsicum, some mushroom, whatever, and a little low-fat cheese. Chuck it in the oven. Cook it for 40 minutes at 180 degrees. And you've got yourself a pizza that has chicken as a base, no carbs, and have a side of salad with that. Or have a big old piece of steak with some salad. And if you need a few thick cut chips, have a few thick cut chips. Really, if you want spaghetti bolognese, have a spaghetti bolognese, but just be smart with how you're using the ingredients as well, my man. So instead of going if you're a big fan of spaghetti bolognese, for example, buying the Dolmio's standard bolognese sauce. Take a look at the sugar that's in it. It is ridiculous how much sugar is in it. It's like as much as a soft drink. It's crazy. Go look for those organic things of tomato. They mightn't have as much taste to it. They're not as sweet, but you can add veggies in there to enhance the flavor, make it a little bit better for yourself. And I don't count calories. That's one thing I've never counted calories on this weight loss journey. I've only been more of in a state of mind where I've gone, okay, maybe instead of buying this that's full of sugar, I've just looked at the back and gone, fuck, maybe try something that's a good substitute, like an organic one or something. And I would have kicked myself in the nuts this time last year. I said, ugh, organic? Are you serious? What are you, a hippie? I'm like, yeah. Seriously, get on it. Let me take a look here. Does that answer your question, 1080p? I gave a few things there. Let us know. Sup for Cars says, started watching The Mandalorian. Man, it's amazing. Picked up very cowboy western vibes. Yes, space western. How good is it? I love The Mandalorian. It is worth watching every episode just for the last 15 minutes of the last episode. It is fucking amazing. Mandalorian, can't recommend it enough. Oh, so good. So good. Bleeding Through. He says, No breakfast. Morning tea is 2 brekkie wraps and a sausage roll with 3 cups of coffee. No lunch. Then dinner is a whole chicken and chips. Not proud of it though. I'm planning on getting on the man shake. Well, mate, yeah, goddamn. Even with 20,000 steps, that is a lot of food and not good choices when it comes to it. And what you'll find is that once you get on the man shake, you're going to have a hard time adjusting at first. It's not easy. When I say that this has been an easy weight loss journey, I have been on so many weight loss journeys before in the past. I have been on so many. And that range from intermittent fasting, calorie counting, Weight Watchers for a while, light and easy, and all that kind of crap. And this has been the one that I've had to put the least amount of thought into, the least amount of exercise into, and it just felt the most natural to me, and it has worked. It has worked, and it's still working. I've got a way to go still. I'm nowhere, not at my goal at the moment. Still got a bit to go, but it is an adjustment. You do need to actually put in some dedication. You need to be focused on it. And depending on where you work, so if you're getting 20,000 steps in for the day, I'm going to assume that you're in some sort of trade or like a warehouse kind of area, or I don't know what kind of work you do. But judging from and I don't mean to be prejudiced here, but judging from the foods that you're saying there, that there's sausage rolls and brekkie wraps and coffees and all that, it does sound a lot like these diets that, you know, a few of my mates are on, and they're tradies, that kind of stuff. One adjustment, and this is Ben Jacker, he mentioned it in an interview that I did with him. It's called Fat Chat. I talk to real blokes that are on weight loss journeys themselves. He is a gardener, and his workmates were starting to give him flack. They was like, "Oh yeah, man shake, look at this guy," and then they're out having their smokos and getting iced coffees and all that kind of crap as well. And he had to kind of power through that mentally as well. And then now those same guys, probably about 6 blokes that he works with, are all on the man shake as well, because he's lost like 20 something kilos. So it depending on what you do for work, it may be a bit of an adjustment for you mentally as well. But physically, and when it comes to how it feels when you have the shake, and how it keeps you full, and how you feel mentally when you're on it, dude, you'll kill it. But you need to be focused, and it doesn't just work overnight. Yeah, it takes work. It takes dedication. You stick to the plan. When you get the box, it's going to have a man guide in there. So if you order it from the website, it saves you the most amount of money. You'll get a guide, and in that guide, it will give you meal plans. It'll give you an idea on, what to do and how to do it, and give you recommendations for meals and that kind of stuff. And yeah, mate, it will change your fucking life. Sorry to swear, guys. Still a bit hungover. Mary gets fit. Of course, can't imagine having one of those every day. Yeah, can't imagine having one of those beers every day. My boss always says there's 2 types of beers, good and better. Oh, jeez. Yeah, if you need beers, get low-carb ones. I second the water before bed technique with a Barocca and Aspro Clear if I'm really bad. Talking about hangovers here, people. Travis mentioned something about the Mandalorian there. That R2 behind you, where'd you get it from? Star Wars Collector here, says Travis. That's a R2-D2 coffee plunger. So for all those that have been on my channel since early on in my season, I was my channel here. I used to have plunger coffee every day. And my R2-D2 coffee plunger was gifted to me by my brother-in-law. I call him my brother-in-law because we're pretty much married, me and Edge. And that was a couple Christmases ago. I was devastated one day because the bottom of the actual jar, it cracked. So now it's more of an ornament there. So apparently you get them from Zing. But they don't really have them in the stores anymore. So I'd recommend getting onto the Zing website, and you can probably get that there. Omar says, what's your average calorie intake to outtake? Man, like I said before, I don't count the calories. But if I had to put a number on it, I would say it's probably anywhere between 12 to 1,500 calories. Because I have looked at some of those meals that I have and tried to work out like how much I have per shake. And like, I mean, I'm not stupid. I do understand calories and that kind of stuff, but it isn't a huge amount. And outtake, I don't know. I just do, I started at 6,000 steps when I was 160 kilos, and that was enough for me to lose about anywhere between 1.5 to 2.5 kilos per week consistently. The first week you'll lose like 4 or 5 kilos. Not Omar, because Omar, you're already pretty lean. But for all those blokes that are just looking to get started, the first week you'll lose a bunch. The second and third day will be tough because you'll be having withdrawals from your usual things of, sugar and caffeine and that kind of stuff. The first few days will suck balls. Like you like the second day, if you take a look at my second or third video that I uploaded, I'm laying on the couch just like with a migraine, just like in pain, because I was so dependent on sugary drinks like Coke and all that shit. It was tough. That first week was tough, but I lost I don't know how much weight I lost, but when I jumped on the scales for the first time, I think it was like 7 kilos loss from my last known weight before that. So, because I didn't have scales to start with. I didn't keep scales in my home because I legitimately just didn't care about my weight. I was just a fat shit. So, get scales. Get scales. And don't jump on the scales every day, people. If you're gonna, don't jump on the scales every day. Your weight fluctuates like anywhere up to 2 kilos per day, depending on the weather, how much you've had to drink, whether you need to do a giant poo or whether you're sick. Just weigh yourself the same time every week. First thing in the morning, you get up. I get up every Wednesday, get up, take a piss, and walk down to the scales, jump on the scales, and weigh myself before I have anything to drink. And that's what I use as my weigh-in. Yeah, and you'll kill yourself if you do it daily. You'll kill yourself because one day you'll be like, "Why have I gained a kilo? Well, I've been keeping to the man shape, but I've gained a kilo, man." Yeah, don't do that. They'll kill you. Android 17 says, I still can't find actual meat tenderizer. So I'm having to use an actual hammer to smash a chicken flat. I use a demolition hammer to pound my chicken flat. It's like a little mini sledgehammer, but it's still like that big. And it's like the great big head on it is like bang, bang. If I hit it too hard, I just have to tap it. If I full smack it, it'll put a hole right through the middle of the chicken. It's about a 2 kilo head on the hammer. It's ridiculous. On the pizzaiola, try swapping out the tomato paste with a bit of salsa. Ooh, salsa is good. I like that. Peter is like a Stanley hammer. A cricket bat makes a good tenderizer. That's so funny. 1080p. Sorry, I'm getting through these comments. I'm a little bit slow tonight. 1080p. Thanks, mate. Definitely does. I was writing it down. We have around the same day. So eating times. I try to follow green tea, no sugar. Yeah, no milk, my man. So 1080p. Jump on the Man Shakers Facebook page. Can one of the blokes that are on the Man Shakers page, can you please put a link in the chat? Get on it because all the information you need to know is there. The best Facebook page on Facebook. Omar, see you, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really good chatting to you. And yeah, we'll catch up soon. I think Mio and Chris want to do a catch up soon, so we'll do that. What was I saying? Yeah. All the information you need to know is there. There's all sorts of frequently asked questions. And yeah, if you have any questions around it, just ask or hit me up with my email, contact@thatfatguy@gmail.com. Or I don't really use the Twitter social down below, but I do have it for some reason. But you can message me on Insta. But I'd really rather you get on the Man Shakers page or contact me via email because I use those a lot more. Mary gets fit. I make my own tomato sauce, natural tomatoes, peppers, onions, zucchini, infused. Oh, sounds good. That sounds really good. I'm catching up a little bit, slowly getting there. Sup for cars. He says, what is your ideal goal in terms of weight? Starting full exercise diet, man shake on Sunday. Congrats. Christmas was a crash and burn for me. Yeah, I think Christmas was a crash and burn for everyone. But at the end of the day, you got to enjoy yourself, can't you? like, like when Christmas and those kinds of holidays, they come with an expectation to eat. You're there with family, you're standing around a whole bunch of food, you got your nibbles plate of like cheeses and crackers, and then you eat a great big lump of ham and turkey, or depending on what your culture is, to dictate the kind of food that you eat. But yeah, man, I really haven't cared really that much. I was stressing the way in, because like you never want to see the result of like a blowout, and I've had a full blowout, but I'm okay with that. I expected that. I was like, I'm okay with that. It's taken me a few steps back, but now I can refocus, and make that one of my short-term goals to lose up the top here, lose the Christmas weight and get under 109 kilos. And that was before Christmas. I was 109.1 kilos. In terms of weight, 90 kilo is something I'm going to aim for within 12 months. I don't know what I will look like. I haven't been 90 kilos since I was probably a teenager, so I have no idea, my man. Can't beat. Yep. Got read that. Gatto 86. Love homemade food. My wife makes spring roll. Uses apples from our tree as apple pie. Oh, yum. Oh, apple pie. Love that. Travis says, I'm a field tech. Most of the guys have drive-through diet. Yeah, drive-through diet will kill you. Mick, no, not yeah. David Johnston in the house. Happy 2021, mate. Really good seeing you, David Johnston. Long-term like a subscriber to my channel. Loves his barbecue too. Kieran Megumi, 0 sugar, full strength beer, as good as anything out there. I have to try the Kieran. Peter G. I'm on the phone usually at 8:30 a.m. The coffee man shake plus 2 teaspoons of Nescafe Gold. Yeah. So with the for anyone that is new out there thinking getting on the man shake, you can add stuff to. Did anyone link that Facebook page? Oh yeah, it was Mick, but for some reason it got stuck. Hold on. Just type this into Google. To Facebook. The Man Shakers. There you go. You'll find it. And I'll probably be the admin that adds you. So you can add stuff to the Man Shake. So like if you find that at first you're just a bit sort of like it's not filling you up enough, you can blend it with ice and add a banana to it. And, just adding that kind of stuff to it makes it a bit more filling if that's what you need. I don't recommend starting with that because it is extra calories. But, you can do it, make it your own. But when it comes to it, I add instant coffee, just like old mate Peter. I add 2 teaspoons of like instant. So I do Moccona the Indulgence because it's a bit more flavoursome, and it gives it that coffee punch. The coffee flavour is one of my absolute favourites. So I'm with you on that one. Just be wary of the man bar farts. Yeah, guys. So one byproduct of having this man shake diet is that you will fart a bit. And by a bit I mean a lot, and some days will be all right. Like some days you'll be fine, but then some nights you'll be farting every couple minutes. But it's just so worth it. It is just so worth it. And don't be alarmed. A lot of people ask like, hey guys, I started the Man Shake a couple weeks ago and I'm starting to fart a lot. Is that normal? Yeah, it's normal because there's a lot of pre and probiotics that are in it, and that is giving you a healthy gut. And healthy gut is good. Means that you'll toot a little bit. For everyone who loves fizzy drinks, says Osmodo, I found the Waterford's brand at Woolies very low in sugar but tastes great. I would recommend Osmodo, man, more things like kombucha. Like the kombucha by Nexbar. NEXBA. A lot of people don't seem to like kombucha, but don't look on how it's made. But it's like 6 calories. There's no sugar in it. Everything is all naturally fermented, and that has all like 486 million good probiotic things in there. Get on the butcher. Yeah. A lot of the guys are on X50 green tea. It's like a supplement kind of stuff. It does have a bit of caffeine in it. They are very flavorful. It's all like artificially sweet, but it's not by sugar. A very minimal amount of sugar and calories to it. So I think it's like, 1x50 is like something like 10 calories or something like that, but they're good. I'm enjoying it so far. What do we got here? Bioma. My wife looked at me like I was crazy using a hammer. Oh, geez, yeah. All right, just getting through a few of these comments here. 1080p says, easy, mate. We'll definitely check out the FB page. Also bought an elliptical for the morning workouts. Yeah, like, the thing is 1080. And please, like, sorry, I've been talking a lot. I'm still a little bit hungover. Did you tell us how much you wanted to lose, like, and how heavy you are now? If you can, let us know how heavy you are. And look, really, honestly, don't be afraid to share, because like Mick on this chat here, he started at 240 kilos, and we did an interview. He put it all out there for everyone to see. There are big blokes that have started on the man shake, and Mick has lost 80 kilos. For the first, I think it was like 3 months of his weight loss journey, he didn't do any exercise, anything apart from changing his diet. He lost like heaps of weight. He lost like 30 or 40 kilos, and then he started walking, getting out into he's doing his photography again, getting on nature walks, and now he's like one of the leaders of the local walking group on the Strava app. So it does go all right, but I don't know what I weigh, but maybe about 130. Okay, so go out to Target, go out to Kmart. You can get yourself a really good set of digital scales that go up to about 180 kilo maximum weight limit for less than $30. Spend the money on that. Jump on the scales. Day one, jump on the scales, and then you've got your baseline. Yeah. I just want to get down to 100 to start with. I feel so lazy and unmotivated. So 1080p, look, man, motivation, you got to make your own motivation. I can only do this and, make these videos. And if you get motivated from it, then great. Fantastic, dude. But I would like the Man Shakers page are just blokes out there trying to help each other, trying to motivate each other, trying to get everyone on straight and narrow, keep them healthy. But you're welcome to message me if you do have any questions, or if you are struggling, just hit me up, send me an email. Yeah. Cheese was everywhere. But yeah, the elliptical's good, but you don't need to go crazy on the exercise. What I'm trying to get at there is that you don't need to go crazy with exercise. Don't think that you need to be killing yourself with exercise to lose weight. You just walk. Just get your activity up. Anyway, everyone, happy New Year, everyone. Well, you're half your size, got to go. Oh, sorry, dude, David, I missed that message, and you've probably left by now, but really good to see you, mate, and happy 2021. Thank you very much for being part of this live stream tonight. Elliptical is my favorite machine of all time, says Mary Gets Fit, so you got a friend there. Protein farts are great. Get the kids away, and they give you a bit of a break. I've taught my daughter, pull my finger, because I can pretty much fart on demand at any time. It's amazing. The Nexper other soft drinks are pretty good also. There you go. The X50 goes well in vanilla shake. Just change it up a bit. There you go. Add it to that. Definitely get on the Facebook page. It's great support. Look, I've caught up. Hey, what's up, guys? See you, Ash. One of my favorite YouTube. Well, I'm one of my own favorite YouTubers. So thanks very much, Subcars. It's really good seeing you. And mate, I'm so stoked that you're getting onto the Man Shake. Welcome to email me any questions, or hit me up on this on these streams that I do every couple of days. So yeah, jeez. Finally caught up with everybody. Oh, geez. So, I tell you what, as I was leaving my mate's place today, his wife, Kathleen, love it a bit. She really gets into baking and making desserts and all that kind of stuff. And she makes the best cookies out there. It is ridiculous, like such good cookies. And she made this plate of this slice. And it's like I think it's like oats and like raisin, not raisins. What are they called? They're called raisins. What are they called? Sultanas and other little bits of fruit. There's some chocolate and top and bits and like hazelnut, walnut, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just really like, you can tell it's just so bad for you. The slice. She has this plate loaded up, like it's a plate this big, as like it's a mountain of this slice. Like, take it home. And I'm like, she goes, I know it won't help you on your weight loss journey. I'm like, no, it's all right. And my wife and Alyssa and Angela will love it. I've had like 5 pieces of it since getting home. It's ridiculous. So yeah, tomorrow I'm back on it 100%. Based on your feedback, I think I have to. I think I have short, medium, long-term goals based on weight and other activity like sports. Yeah, well, man, like that's the thing, Android 17. And what I was trying to get at is that you can make goals based on weight alone, but really weight is only like a small part of your actual weight loss journey. So you could be 105 kilos and have 2% body fat. Like weight is so, and it's very different for every person. Like I don't really buy into all that BMI calculators and, it's like you're this tall, therefore you're obese because you weigh this much, because there are people that have different skeletal makeups. There are people that have naturally denser bones, naturally hold more muscle than others. It's just, it's very much a broken system that is designed to make people feel bad. That's what I think, to think that, someone could be 100 kilos at 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", and be considered obese. It's just, it's a bit of a weird one, not just overweight. So I don't really buy into that all too much. So I don't lose weight as a sole motivator. I make other goals to kind of like, say, like I did jerseys. And one thing I haven't done here, actually, that's one thing I haven't done here. Damn it. That's so dumb of me, because I've done it on every other goal sheet I've done. Medium term goal, I'm going to make it. Fit into L to XL shirt. So, and when I say fit into, right, I don't mean just like be able to get it on, because I can get into an XL shirt now, right? But I don't fit in it really comfortably. I like a little bit of a looser shirt. It's a bit tight on me, the XL. But if I can get into a large instead of an extra large, that's a massive goal. Like that is huge. That is a huge goal, because you can get those freaking, what is it? You can get large and XL shirts everywhere, but you can't get double XL to triple XL at every single shop. And everyone's, like depending on what brand it is, every XL and double XL and triple XL is different. And the larger sizes, who here, right? Like hand to heart, like who here, if you were to go clothes shopping today, who here would need to go to the big men's section, right? And then follow-up question to that, who likes the big men's section? Like, who feels good when you walk into the big men's section? Because, like, and this is a problem that I have a lot with a lot of clothes outlets and retailers and such like that women, plus-size women, is so embraced. It's just like, we'll have this massive section of clothes. They even have plus-size mannequins for women, right? And they got like racks and racks and racks upon racks of clothes for plus size women. But men, if you go to Target, if you go to Kmart for plus size men, you get maybe 1 or 2 racks of shirts, and they're all really weird colors and like all like really bad material, like poly material, and they've got weird stuff on it. It's like athletic since 1972. Like I'm buying a 7XL shirt. Like, at what point do I want to wear a shirt that says athletics on it? Are you fucking stupid? Like, why don't they make the same designs as what they do? Like, just the standard prints. Like, I love the Star Wars prints or the bands, Nirvana or Red Hot Chili Peppers or anything like that. Like, I want to be able to get those prints when I'm a larger size. And all the Hawaiian shirts, like, just because we're fat doesn't mean we wear Hawaiian shirts. I hate that. Everything's flannel as well. Like, it's just ridiculous. And Aki, I get it. You can buy online, and I saw a question for you. I'm going to come back to that. You can buy online, but I've never felt comfortable buying clothes online because I like to try it on and see whether it fits. And I like to be able to go, like, I'm a bit impatient like that. I like to buy it and walk out with it then and there. you know, and I don't know what their thoughts are when it comes to the big men's shirts and that. Whether they're just trying to encourage you to lose weight by giving you shit shirts. But yeah, yuck. Aki asks whether I was going to publish those goals. I'll do that. I will publish them probably as a community post, just so you guys can see it. I will do that just to give you guys an idea. So that's a very good question. Sorry, there's a few. I have an automatic filter, and the sensor stops messages getting through, and unless I'm looking at the chat, I can't. I'll need to approve them to come through. Sorry about that. Andrew 17, find what you enjoy doing. Exactly right, says Travis. Gatto, thanks Ash, you've gave me an idea. My wife makes killer cheese sticks. I'll ask her to make some low fat ones. That's good. The Rock has a BMI of 32. Jesus, I don't know what that is. I don't know whether it's good. Sounds low. Thank you so much for the support, Ash. Can't wait for your next stream. You've made me a daily watcher and regular live stream. Oh, thank you, man. Long term, aiming for 120 kilos based off current body fat weight. Mick, you'll get there in no time, guarantee it. As a pilot, wow, you need to have a BMI below 35 to get your medical without a sleep apnea test. There you go. It's a crappy measure, but it has some real implications for some people. There you go. There you go, Aki. I didn't know that. I can imagine that sleep apnea would be a real drama for pilots. Are you a pilot? Are you a commercial pilot, or what do you do? That's crazy. Happy to report that I don't really snore anymore unless I've had a few beers. Then I tend to snore. But I had a sleep apnea test, a sleep study done before I started my weight loss journey. This was November last year, and I had a very severe level of sleep apnea, super severe. It was before I had sinus surgery, because I had surgery on my nose because I had nasal polyps and a deviated septum and all that kind of stuff. I couldn't breathe through my nose really at all. It was just couldn't really do it. So yeah, I had a surgeon clear it all out, do a septal reconstruction, bilateral FES they call it. It's just basically clearing out a whole bunch of shit out of your nose, and it's all fucked up. And they fixed it all up. So still big nose, still a big honker. But it's had that done, and then I had a sleep study done before the surgery, and they're basically saying that you are at the loudest level of snoring. You got the highest decibel, not the highest decibel rate, but it's pretty high up there, and you stop breathing a tremendous amount of times in your sleep. You are at risk of dying in your sleep. I'm like, shit. But since doing the man shake and doing my journey here and all of that, Ange tells me that I don't really snore anymore. I only snore if I have a couple of beers. That's about it. I don't snore, which is great. The surgery did help a lot, but it wasn't it didn't stop it. So I was still snoring a lot when I was heavy, bad, because you got a fat thing in the back of your throat, which creates a lot of snoring noise. Big men's section sucks. Yeah, it sucks. It's shit. Yep, exactly right, guys. I 100% agree. Yeah, still fat bastard section here, but the section's absolutely shit. Exactly right, Mick. But Mick, you're getting there, man. You've lost 80 kilos. You've I raved about you to a friend of mine that was at my mate's place last night with the New Year's Eve celebration, and he said he literally has lost one of me. And he's a bloke probably about as tall as I am, and he weighs 80 kilos, and you've lost a whole person. So, and I was looking at him, and I was thinking about when I was 160 kilos, I was like, man, if I taped you to my body when I was at my heaviest, that's how heavy Mick was. And I can't imagine how much better you must feel, honestly, and so wrapped for you. And I hope you don't mind that I keep mentioning it, but you are absolute inspiration to me. If people want to hear more about Mick's story, type into YouTube Fat Chat. Mick, M-I-C-K. I did an interview with Mick and talked about his weight loss journey, how much he's lost, and it was very eye-opening to have a chat to him about it. Described fridge with legs, love it. The main shop now is Johnny Big's. Very good, yeah, very costly. Johnny Big. I thought, oh wow, Johnny Big. That seems like a good like a really good idea, like a real sort of big and tall shop. But then I looked at the prices and it's ridiculous. It's like they charge you through the nose for the extra material. I had a lot of work shirts from Johnny Big because I worked in corporate kind of scenario. So I was going through them the other day and I'm looking at like the sizes 6XL, 5XLs. Had a bunch of 4XLs for a while, but they're all swimming on me now. Mary gets fit. Just in some shops, as far as I live, it's a lot of, I don't know what that word is. It's a lot of kilometers around. It's not such a thing as big mannequins. I know for men's. Men don't have any of the plus size mannequins unless you go to a purposely, big and tall shop. So fat, let's just call it fat and tall shop. They're all the really athletic build mannequins. The reason why I asked about your goals is that I'm helping a mate set some goals. Food for thought. Oh, that's actually a really good idea, Aki. Thank you for coming onto the stream, mate, and helping out your mate. That's awesome. If you want him to start his journey to lose a bit of weight, send him that beginner's guide to the man loss I posted 2 days ago. It's pretty decent. I'm pretty wrapped with my own effort on that one. Sizing is risky online. I bought stuff labeled 8 or a 9XL and they've been smaller than a 3XL from Kmart. Yeah, that's Chinese sizing. 100%. Oh, yeah, Peter says the same thing. Yeah, Chinese sizing. There you go. A few hits and misses. Misses that fat guy. She's very happy with that. Hey, Stuart McCarthy, how you doing? Happy New Year, pal. Day 1 starts for me today. Hey, congratulations on starting your weight loss journey, my man. Stuart, look, I've given a lot of tips and tricks on this stream, so maybe watch the replay if you want to go back and see, just some, I set a goal list and, gave a lot of sort of like, starter tips and all of that when it comes down to it. But the best advice I can give you is don't have one sole focused goal of losing 50 kilos and then nothing else. So make a whole bunch of goals for yourself. Celebrate your little wins. Give yourself a treat meal every week. I have KFC every week and I still lose weight. I've given a whole bunch of little gems of information and congratulations on starting, bro. I'm so wrapped. Whenever I see someone new that says that they're starting, I get so happy because I think back to what I was when I was first starting and how scared I was and how much I wished I had someone to talk to about it. Because you can be a little bit embarrassed talking to friends like, hey, friends that are fit, like, yeah, I need to lose weight. They're like, oh, easy, mate. Yeah, no worries. Oh, you have no idea. But welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. That's one of the best parts. Hey, Dale. Dale's in the house. Yeah, I know. Wasn't Dale here a little bit earlier? I've also loved to change resting heart rate. Yes. Love that, Dale. Thank you for mentioning that. That's one other thing that is a non-scale victory for blokes out there. So if you're out there and you are starting a weight loss journey, I highly recommend getting some sort of smartwatch, some sort of Fitbit, something that measures your steps other than your phone and measures your heart rate. And one thing you are going to notice with your steps will go up, but also your heart rate will change, right? And I'm going to share with you my heart rate. And it's not the most accurate watch. This is a fairly old watch. This is about 3 or 4 years old. But I'm going to go to months for my heart rate. And this is in... Okay, so I'm going to start here, right? There's a bit of reflection there. But this is in... there we go. That's a bit better. so if you see here, my average is 94 beats a minute. If we focus, enhance, no, shit. 94 beats a minute, and that's in May 2019. There you go. And moving forward, right, to, let's go December 2019, right? It's still 93 beats a minute. Enhance. It was 95 beats a minute. Sorry. 95 beats a minute. And what will happen is that as this goes across, see it go down? This little red line here, it's going down. It's going down. Look at it go down. And yeah, it might go up a little bit depending on how much working out I do and how often it measures my heart rate. But as of November 2020, 71 beats a minute average. Yeah, that's 20 something beats a minute less my heart is working, right? And I worked it out, and this is no word of a lie. It works out to be, hold on. It works out to be like something like 20,000 beats a day less, or 80,000, I think it was. I think it was like 80,000 less beats a day was for 20 beats a minute change. Let me work that out. That's going to drive me crazy. I've got to get that right. So let's get my calculator out. Hopefully it doesn't freeze the stream. Okay, so 20 times 60, that gives me an hour, times by 24. Yeah, 28,800 beats a day difference, right? And then you times that by 365 days of the year. And this is no word of a lie. Now that I've lost 20 beats a minute in terms of heart rate, on average, my heart is beating 10,512 less times a day. 10,512,000. So 10,500,000 less times a year my heart is beating, right? That's insane. Like, because when you think about it, your heart can only have like a finite amount of beats. Like it can't work forever. You know, it all eventually stops and we all die. Yeah. But like, that's such a hidden little side effect that, you know, people don't realize that as you lose weight, your heart works a lot less. It just is like, hey, yo, this is awesome. Let's just chill out a little bit. And it's 10,500,000 beats less a year since starting the Man Shake. That's insane, eh? That's insane. That's insane. So yeah, highly recommend getting one of these watches. What does that saving equate to in years? Oh, Jesus. So yeah, if it's 360, so let's say that's 1 year, you know, if that works out to be like, well, how old am I? 33 now. Let's say I'll live another 50 years. Times by 50. That's 525,600,000 less beats. So yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, 525 million. All right. So let's go back through these comments here. My heart rate dropped from 70 to 50 when stopping Coke. Oh. Are we talking nose Coke or drink Coke? Drinking Coke, yeah. Yeah, Coke was my vice. I would drink lots of Coke, so I'm thankful I've got off of it. 50 is very low. Are you taking a beta blockers? Yeah, 50 is low, but it depends. Like, I mean, on the person and how hard their heart needs to work. Their Android 17. But yeah, this isn't super accurate, this watch. But like I do check it a few times if I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Unless I'm drinking lots of Coke, which is exercise. Yeah. So when I'm out walking, like it won't measure my heart rate as I'm walking because the walking interrupts the heart rate test. So I'll stand still, measure it. So if I'm just going for like a half an hour walk and I'm doing a bit of a not so brisk pace, I'm just having a good walk, I'll be about 120 beats a minute, right? Which isn't bad. Anywhere between 110, 120 beats a minute. And the great thing about walking, and the reason why it's so underrated, is that with walking, you could walk for an hour or 2 hours and maintain that elevated heart rate the entire time, right? Whereas if you're doing like, hardcore workouts at the gym, you kill yourself, and you might only just be able to maintain that kind of heart rate, if not a bit higher, just through like just pure stamina and hardcore exercise, and then you're just really tired by the end of it. But walking is great. If you can power walk, like whenever I'll do the treadmill, I'll raise the elevation to 6 degrees and put out 6 kilometers an hour. My heart rate would be anywhere between 140 to 155 beats a minute. And I think that's great. That's a great amount of time, great amount of time to have your heart rate at, I guess. Yes. My current heart rate is 75, going down from 90. There you go. 2020 minus age should be an active rate. There you go. 2020 minus your age. So how old am I? 33. So active. So I should be really at 180 something beats a minute. So 187 beats a minute for active heart rate. Jesus Christ. Ash, it's not just a lower heart rate that's bought more time. The exercise is strengthening your heart tissue, which should equate to longevity too. That's a very good point. Very great point. Jeez. Oh, wow. Can you believe it's been 2 hours? Oh my God. This time has just flown by. Like, I've had so much fun tonight. It's been really great to get to know a few new people to the community, and I expected to have a few more on tonight. A bit of people with the New Year's resolutions, New Year's positivity. I'm going to start 2021 and lose a whole bunch of weight and just kick ass. So, but I want to say thank you to everyone who has been here tonight, who has stopped by and said hello, and or even if you stopped by, said nothing, and you just wanted to get a bit of a gauge as to what the Manshake is or what it is like to lose weight using this kind of product. Yeah, feel free to hit me up at any time. I got my email down below. Contact thatfatguy@gmail.com. And I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who has donated via Super Chats. You guys are fucking amazing. Android 17, Gatto 86, Shane Beasley, Oz Moto Man, Dale Smith, Ben Cowan, Mick Dilligaff, Jerdman, and Oz Moto Man twice, man, is just ridiculous. So you guys are just insane. It is in such a good way. Thank you for being a part of my journey, supporting me as well, and hopefully bettering yourself. So yeah, hit me up anytime via that email. If I don't answer straight away, it's not because I'm not ignoring you. If you can imagine doing daily content, sometimes I get a little bit lost for time. I get a bit sidetracked and I forget to come back to emails. I'm like, fuck, I got to do it. So yeah, I'm checking my junk mail every second day now. So I've had some emails go astray into the junk mail folder. So I'm doing that as well. But guys, thank you so much, everyone who has donated via Super Chats, who has been ongoing channel members, who may have subscribed tonight and been long-term members or subscribers to this channel. You guys have made the absolute difference in my life, and I've had just the best time this last year. 2020 was not a bad year for me. It was a great year. It turned my year around. But I'm happy that it's over, and I'm happy that a lot of people are coming into this chat and coming into this new year with a positive outlook to turn their life around. So unless anyone has anything else they want to say or any other final questions, we'll wrap it up. So I'll stall for another minute. If anyone else has a question that they would like me to answer before I go, I do these live streams twice a week. Generally, it is on a Thursday and Sunday, but since changing the structure of my videos, I'm on annual leave at the moment. I believe it's more going to be maybe a Friday and maybe a Sunday. When it comes down to it as well, we also do... because my weigh-in Wednesdays are now on Thursdays, but we also do Man Talk, which is a live stream with myself, Tim, Jerd, and Lloyd. That is on the Manshake Facebook page, not the Man Shakers page, but the actual Man Shake itself, their page. We're on their page because we're brand ambassadors for them. So we do a live podcast there, and we give away stuff. Like every week we're giving away stuff. Some blokes just got gifted 3 months worth of Man Shake because of their efforts throughout the last year. So yeah. Any questions here, Osmo? Thanks for the good, nice chats. One question: is that Hasselhoff or Jackson next to my? No, that's David Hasselhoff right there. That's the Hoff. Oh. To Ash, stay sexy, love the Hoff. Yeah, what do you think of that? Mate, if that is not like an encouragement to stay on the straight and narrow, I don't know what is. Yeah. It's a funny story about that one, but all right, I'll quickly go into it now. It's not a real signature. It's not. At work, because I work in an office job, I got one of these frames, and I printed out a picture of The Simpsons, that Sean Connery signed by Roger Moore. It's a picture of Sean Connery. Rest in peace, Sean Connery. Signed by Roger Moore. And I'll go here, turn on the display capture. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this from The Simpsons. When Milhouse, he was going, he went to the comic book shop because he needed to use the bathroom, and the comic book guy says, it's for paying customers only. He goes, how much for that? He's like, that is a rare picture of Sean Connery signed by Roger Moore. It is worth $150. I love that. So I just printed out that picture and I put it in this frame, and I put it up on my desk. As people were walking by, it's like people that watch The Simpsons, they understood it. They got the reference. They thought it was funny. And then what happened was that some of my colleagues, when I was like, finished for the day, because I would generally finish first, they would then replace the picture in there with a printout of some, like B-star actor or something like that, and put like a phrase in there. Like they did Ron Moss, Betty White, they did a whole bunch of them. But yeah, they eventually came to the Hoff, and it just looks so good. It looks so real. I kept that one, and it was my favorite one. I put it up on desk, and all these new people that would walk by say, "Oh, did you meet the Hoff?" And I'd come up with a different story all the time. Like, "Oh, yeah. So, he came, to Australia for the filming of that, lifeguards at Bondi Beach, and I so happened to be at the beach that day, and Hoff being Hoff, he's always carrying around 6x9s of himself, and he signed it for me. Well, I just make up stories like that, and they're like, "Oh, really? Oh, yeah." Even one of the directors for my area, he asked me, like, he came to my desk because he wanted to have a chat with more of the lower class, like the lower staff, and get to know how the business works and all that. And the director's like, "Oh, did you meet David Hasselhoff?" I'm like, yeah. He was a great guy, and I gave him a full spiel of like, how I met him and that. He's like, "Oh, great. That's awesome. Love it. That's brilliant." And I didn't correct him. I didn't say it's fake. Oh, jeez. Putting him next to the burger ties it in. Oh, jeez. Anyway, guys, look, I do appreciate time. Sorry, get a little sidetracked there, but if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button and give us a like. Even if you don't like the stuff, just give us a thumbs down. I don't care. But thank you everyone for being part of our stream tonight. I love every single one of you, and there is absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Have a great 2021, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.